let's go to my west about 30 miles. Mike Bettis is standing by. Mike, how have your conditions worsened in the last 30 minutes?
Jim, they have gone down a hill in a hurry. The last 30 minutes, our winds have really picked up. Not as much with the rain. We had very heavy rain earlier, but our wind's really starting to gust now. We've seen the lights flicker off and on. I've got a church here behind me. I'm sure you can't even see it because it's dark. Transformers have been blowing everywhere you look here. The lights have been going off and on. We've got another church that's right across the street over here, and it's got huge stained glass windows on it, and they're not even covered. So very fearful that some of those windows may blow out. We've seen some debris fly down the streets. We can actually take some safe refuge behind a very sturdy building here. But we've been here in the Pensacola area for the past 3 days. We're going to take you on a tour of Pensacola right now and show you some of the conditions of Ivan. We're in the heart of historic downtown where all the restaurants and shops are behind me. Tropical storm force winds right now tearing this flag to shreds. It is unbelievable here. Now let's take you down to the pier. So we've moved 8 blocks down to Palafox Pier, and notice the wave action here. This is not even the Gulf of Mexico. This is Pensacola Bay. Incredible waves. We're going to watch for storm surge. Let me show you what that storm surge can do to boats. Let's head down to the docks. The wind and the waves are absolutely incredible on the docks here. All these boats have been moored down, but the waves so intense here, they may actually rip them right from their moorings. These boats are very susceptible to the waves here. This location is actually fairly sheltered. Let's take you to locations not nearly as shielded as this. You want to see the destructive force of storm surge? Look at the waves crashing onto this dock and this gazebo. This is where families come to picnic almost every day here on the beaches. It's completely being ripped apart. Now live here in Pensacola, our conditions seem to be getting worse almost by the minute, Jim, and I know you're going to be feeling the same thing there. I want to let you know that we are in a fairly safe location. We can take shelter behind a building here. We'll keep you updated through the night.
Let's begin, though, with Mike Bettis, who's had a pretty rough night. Right, Mike?
It's been extremely rough here, Sharon and Dave, and we're basically at the height of what we've had as we've been here for the past couple of days. We have had wind gusts nearly 90 miles an hour as they have just whipped down Wright Street here. We have power out. Everything has blown. All the transformers have blown. You can see us because we're operating on generator power, but everything has blown here. There's been debris flying through the streets. We have numerous trees down. Palafox Street is a very famous street here in Pensacola, and it's lined with trees on both sides. Those trees are toppling.
All right, first, though, let's go to the Weather Channel's Mike Bettis. He is certainly seeing Hurricane Ivan's wrath firsthand in Pensacola, Florida this morning.
And he joins us live now. I know it's been a long night for you, Mike. How extensive is the damage there?
Actually, here in Pensacola, the damage is quite extensive. We woke up this morning and we're a little bit surprised to see just how much damage there has been. Just a quick little peek here. This is the hotel where we tried to stay last night. You can see that the sign behind us is damaged. But we got up this morning at first light, took a little drive around town. Let's show you some of Ivan's wrath. Now that light has come here in Pensacola, the destruction has been enormous. Look at the building behind me here. Concrete, mortar, and brick. Looks like it has been bombed. We've seen brick buildings crumble. There's been so much rain. Look at the flooding. This street is a river. If you ever wonder just how strong the winds are with a hurricane, look at this metal fencing that protects the volleyball court. Actually snapped off at the posts. The winds with Ivan so wicked, debris just litters the streets here in Pensacola, and not just isolated spots, all up and down the street. There's significant damage to many buildings here in Pensacola. Look at this bank. The side's been completely sheared off, and you can see right into the office. Filing cabinets, books, lamps, chairs, and all. It is going to take quite some time to repair this damage. And finally, look at this. This is the hotel where our crew sought refuge last night. The office glass has been blown out, but that's not the most impressive part. Look at all the cars in the parking lot. Every back window has been broken. And we're back live now in the same parking lot where we just showed you those broken cars. I want to show you some of the broken windows in the hotel here. See those 2 rooms up there with the broken windows? One of our photographers, Keo Heisler, and our producer, Jim Gagne, staying in those rooms last night as those windows were being blown in. I really can't even believe they wanted to stay there, but some pretty tough guys. Well, the photographer that's behind the camera right now, his name's Dave Bernard. He's doing a great job, gone all through the night with a 30-pound camera on his shoulder. He's tired. He and I both slept in a Suburban last night for about 15 minutes. You know, it's kind of one eye on the weather and one eye closed. But that's the latest here from Pensacola. A lot of damage throughout the area. Kelly and Alexander will send it back to you in the Weather Channel studios.